When you've just moved into your dream house that's blocks from the beach, surely there will be visitors lined up to stay. Today on Ready, Set, Renovate, we see how a backyard makeover and brand new guest house ensure one homeowner will always be in good company. When James West purchased this 1,200 square foot home, he had a very clear vision for it. Almost an empty nester now. All your kids are off and working or they're in college. And so this is sort of your retreat, but you want it to be...
It'll be my last home.
Yeah.
Right? But I want it to be a place that the kids can come and visit or eventually bring their kids. So, you know, a golf cart ride to the beach and a pool in the back. I think that'll draw them.
I think so too.
The construction team spent 10 months reinventing this 1970s house, tearing down a poorly built laundry room and creating a 150 square foot addition for a new master suite. Leaving almost nothing in the existing part of the home untouched, they replaced all the electrical and plumbing so James wouldn't run into any major repairs down the road. James also decided to add insulation to the entire house and expose the wooden trusses for a more open feel. All expensive and time-consuming upgrades.
I went through a mode with the house. So it's like halfway through it, I said, gosh, if I knew then what I knew now, I would just torn the house down. But now at this point, I'm so happy I did not tear the house down. It exceeded my expectations for sure. The master bedroom is probably, well, it's the largest room in the house. And you know, the two places I'm going to spend most time is this kitchen and there. And since moving in, it's really relaxing and I've enjoyed it. It already feels like home.
With the inside complete, James is heading outside for phase 2 of the renovation.
Oh, James. This is a mess.
It's a project.
Oh, where do you begin?
One day at a time.
All right, so what's the plan?
This will all be gone. This will be a pool.
Okay.
And then the in-law suite in the corner.
And you are spending a lot of money back here. Eventually the pool is gonna go in, so that's 35 grand. You've got the in-law suite that's gonna be part of the backyard as well.
Yeah, you know what? But money well spent for the family. I want to be comfortable. I want it to be nice and enjoyable. You know, I want the outdoor to be big enough to where if I want to have 100 people over, I can do that.
With a timeline of 3 months and a budget of $80,000, James chose wood frame for the small guest house. With the slab in place, the team makes quick work of the main framing. The new structure will total 600 square feet with a small living area, kitchen, and bathroom, as well as a one-car garage. With the guest house coming along, it's time to get started on the pool.
And what I'm trying to do, the concept is a courtyard effect with the pool house and the pool.
Incorporate it all.
Like we discussed earlier, can you give me just an idea how the shape of the pool is going to be and the layout?
Basically, we're trying to maximize the pool in the area that you have, and we did that using a free-form shape. So you're going to kind of walk up. Obviously, you got the pool house here, a nice sun shelf right here where you can sit in and it leads down into the steps, and then that's your main deep end over there. Okay. And then you'll have a swimming path right through here, which I think will be a nice amenity.
And how deep did we discuss the pool's going to be?
It looks like it is 4 foot and a half, about 4 foot and a half.
Okay.
So 3 to 4, it'll be a nice gradual.
So is that the average depth of pools these days?
These days it is.
Okay.
You used to see them back in the day, they'd build a 10-foot deep pool, and then nowadays with the cost of the extra concrete and everything, you can get just as wet in a 4.5-foot pool as you can in an 8-foot.
Makes sense.
Even with a depth of less than 5 feet, digging the pool is a massive job. Getting the excavator around the narrow access point on the side of the house is the first challenge. The second hurdle pops up a couple of feet below the surface. This tangle of large roots will need to be totally cleared before the team can make any real progress. With the arduous task of digging out the new pool behind him, contractor Eric Cliff can get started on the build.
So you're at the stage where the rebar is still exposed, that's what this is
Yes,
for
ma'am.
homeowners who don't know. And explain the process. You put the steel in first, and then you pour concrete around it, right?
Yeah, we put the steel in on it's engineered to be on a 12 by 12 grid. And then we do also have 7 irons at the top where we bend the steel over, which gives an 8-inch bond beam at the top.
Okay, so it's steel, concrete, all the way through the bottom of the pool.
That's correct. We got the pool dug, the steel is in the pool. We do already have an inspection. We got our main drain, our channel drain in the pool. Our skimmer's already installed. So our next step is to get the gunite shot in, which will be here in a couple of days.
Right.
And we'll get that going, and that'll give us a stable shell so we can move on from there.
So let's talk about the fun stuff now.
Okay.
What's it gonna look like? What's the aesthetic here?
Okay, we're gonna have a tile border, a nice ceramic tile border to be kind of like a bluish tile with a blend of colors in it. And then it will also have a coping, a concrete paver coping with the color is cappuccino, I believe.
Okay.
And then the interior finish is going to be a pebble interior finish,
Okay.
which does give them a lifetime warranty on the interior finish also.
Oh, that's great.
So basically, never have to resurface the pool for quite a long time. Also have an LED light in the wall over there, which will give illumination at night.
Coming up next on Ready, Set, Renovate.
From a curb appeal perspective, when you drive by, you're going to see, a multi-million-dollar home.